Can you imagine going to a doctor's office? You're there in the examination room. The doctor comes in and you're sick, and the doctor comes in and says, well, what's wrong? And you say, I'm not telling. And they say, well, what do you mean? Well, I'm not going to show you what part of me's hurting. Well, how can I help you? I can't help you unless you're willing to show me what it is that's broken. Unless you show me the wound, I can't apply a healing remedy. Unless you talk to me about the sickness, I can't help you discover the cure. And that's the gift. One way of understanding the gift of confession is the gift of having a safe place to come out into the open with those things that we want to keep hidden. But if we think about them as spiritual wounds and diseases that the divine physician intends to apply the healing balm of forgiveness in his mercy, then why wouldn't we run to our spiritual doctor, our divine physician, with our spiritual diseases?
You know, I truly hear this. It's really beautiful, Tom, how you said that. And I know that the divine physician is truly he who absolves us. And remember, the priest says, I absolve you from your sins. He has been given the gift by Jesus. Jesus is himself absolving you. And he says at the peace be with you, my peace I give to you. And he says, receive the Holy Spirit, whose sins you shall forgive, they are forgiven them. And whose sins you shall retain, they are retained. And this is that sacrament that I think a lot of people don't realize, that the apostles and their successors have been ordained by God to have a power that is only given to the priestly class, that is this unspeakable invention that releases us on this earth. If we had one human being once a generation who could be accessed in one place in the world for a certain number of hours or days, think how the world would flock to this person to be released from their sins. This is something that Christ has given to every single priest with that jurisdiction allowed by their bishop, which it's kind of complex, really, when you think about it. Not every priest can be a confessor. They have to actually be released to be the confessor.